It's 5:30. Welcome to everyone to the City Council meeting of Thursday, January 15th, 2026. The Opens Meeting Act is posted on the east wall of the council chambers, and a notice of this meeting was published in the York News Times on January 8th, 2026. If you would, please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amanda, the roll call.
Vanish.
Here.
Piper.
Here.
McGregor.
Here.
Lopez. Here. North.
Here.
Shepherd. Here. Postier.
Here.
With Wilkinson.
You were all sent the minutes of the December 18th, 2025 meeting. Are there any additions or corrections to those minutes?
Move for approval.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Amanda?
Vanish.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd. Yes. Postier.
Yes.
Our next agenda item are the claims of elected officials.
Yeah, the finance committee met yesterday, and we've got 4 claims of elected officials. Let's start with a claim for 20 North Trenton office supply in the amount of $1,788.07. I move for approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Amanda?
Vanish.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Abstain.
Shepherd. Yes. Postier.
Yes. Second one is for Jeff Piper of Piper's Inc. in the amount of $4,446.83. I move for approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Amanda?
Vanish.
Yes.
Piper.
Abstain.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd. Yes. Postier.
Yes. The third is also for Jeff Piper of Piper's Potties in the amount of $200. Move for approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Amanda?
Vanish.
Yes.
Piper.
Abstain.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd. Yes. Postier.
And then the fourth is for myself, Stephen Postier of the York County Development Corporation in the amount of $9,061.75.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion second. Amanda?
Vanish.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd. Yes. Postier.
Abstain.
Next are the claims for the period of December 19th through January 15th, 2026.
Yes. So we did meet and open any questions. Otherwise, I move for approval of the claims for the period of December 19th, 2025 through January 15th, 2026. A long period.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further questions of the Finance Committee? Hearing none. Amanda?
Vanish.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd. Yes. Postier.
Yes.
Next, we need to consider approval of the department activities reports for the month of December 2025. Are there any questions on those?
Make a comment on there. I saw the chiefs with the 78 bags got a grant for some awareness with the community for the holiday party. So I just appreciate you guys doing that. I think that went over well from what I heard. So
Move for approval.
second.
Motion and second. Any further comment? Amanda?
Vanish.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd. Yes. Postier.
Yes.
We did get the audit, so we need to consider approval of the cash balances for the month of September 2025.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion and second. Any questions on that? Amanda?
Vanish.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd. Yes. Postier.
Yes.
And then we need to approve the cash balances for the month of December 2025.
I move for approval.
Second.
Motion and second. Amanda?
Vanish.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd. Yes. Postier.
Yes.
Our next agenda item is the city administrator report. Dr. Crawford?
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Council. I'm pleased to report that at the last week of this month, we are going to have a punch list and tour through the fire station, which is that last step where you're going through to find the last things that need to be corrected. So we are excited that is the nearing completion in terms of construction, and we've been getting furniture and other things installed. The landscaping and retaining walls will wait for spring, but the other parts, we're expecting, again, to have that punch list to be near complete by the end of this month. So we'll be getting things moving and hopefully then getting people and stuff moving in February.
I'm not holding the chief to this at all, but he did say they were moving in February, right? So I'm not holding it to it. It's a little month.
Weather's never a problem.
So we have published and also sent out emails to solicit bids for an RFQ for someone to come and help do a space optimization study to look at fire station, the existing fire station space and this space in terms of thinking through all of our city responsibilities and what's the best way to move forward in terms of what to remodel for what purpose to get us to a new police station, expanded public works opportunities, those kinds of things. So that RFQ is out right now for that kind of analysis to help us think through the best way to move forward. And the other thing I want to let everyone know, Thursday, we have our final open house tied to the comp plan. So I appreciate everybody who has been helping to provide input on the online and at our meetings and answering the survey in terms of input onto the comprehensive plan, which is helping us think about the next 10 to 20 years in York. And so Thursday, the 22nd, from 5 to 7 is an open house. So you don't have to be here at 5 and you don't have to stay till 7. There will be tables set up in this room. And so you can walk around and see some of the ideas that people have suggested for the future of York. And you can spend time at whatever areas most pique your interest and give your feedback and see what people are saying, what that they'd like to see for the future of York. Then we'll get to the final draft. The final draft will go to the stakeholders and the planning commission and then to you. So that'll be upcoming here this year. Also next week on Friday and Saturday, the 23rd and 24th from 2 to 5 is the Makerspace grand opening at the library. So I encourage you to stop by. It's great space. So again, that is for January 23rd and 24th, 2 to 5. Stop by. The flyer I got from Tyler says a free mug for the first 75 people.
Anything else from Dr. Crawford? Thank you very much. Our next agenda item is consider approval of an appointment for the library director position. And I'm very excited and it's my honor to bring to you the appointment of Dr. Holly Dugan. You can have her come to the microphone and meet her now, or we can approve her and then you can meet her. But she is going to be the library director.
There you go. I'll move for approval. Second.
A motion and a second. We're going to get you approved first. Amanda.
Van Esch.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd. Yes. Postier.
Yes.
Dr. Dugan, if you would, please come to the microphone and say hello and welcome. Congratulations. We're glad to have you.
Part of the library. And we're gonna do awesome things.
Excited.
Do you have any questions?
Your official start date is
29.
the 29th. Fantastic. So, well, everyone was provided your resume and that sort of thing, and you've had great experience. So we're honored to have you and we look forward to it.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Our next agenda item is we have public hearings on preliminary and final plats. We have two different ones. We'll be taking them, we'll take them separately. Dan, would you like to come up first of all and just kind of give us an overview? You can talk about both of them if you wish. And then we'll take them one at a time.
Okay, so for this Creekside Second Edition, for those that aren't familiar, it's one block east of Walgreens, where the cursor is sitting on the screen, the empty lot in front of Creekside Additions. It's zone C2, the buyers for their plans, it would be a permitted use. Planning and zoning had recommended approval.
Very good.
And there could be some guests here.
Yes, so we'll take that one. As representative of, yes, please, if you would state your name and address for the record, and thank you for being here.
Sure. Mr. Mayor, members of the council, my name is Tom Houston, Huston. My address is 9200 Andermatt Drive in Lincoln. Appearing before you today on behalf of Perry Reed Properties. In approximately 2020, Perry Reed Properties joined forces with Mesner Development out of Central City and built York Creekside Apartments, consisting of 2 buildings containing 24 units each. It's been well received by the community. We've been really pleased with it. We work with Mesner on a lot of multifamily properties. That's primarily what we do. I'm general counsel of Perry Reed Properties, and we're located in about 7 states and provide housing in not big cities, but smaller cities. And our York project has done very well. And we're approached by Dr. Jesse Carr about the frontage parcel that we had. And one of the things that didn't require any changes, and it is a dental clinic would be a permitted use, but it did require subdivision approval. So we prepared the preliminary plat and final plat, and that's what's on your agenda tonight. One of the things that we wanted to make sure that we were able to do is preserve our right to do a phase 2 for our project. And we are able to do a phase 2 in our project. This front parcel that fronts onto Nobes Road does not affect phase 2 development at all. So we would be able to preserve that. And if you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them. Our hope is to get our transaction concluded in the next 2 to 4 weeks would be my anticipation, and that hopefully we could have Dr. Carr moving dirt this spring when the weather would be permitting. And I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have.
Sounds like a great project. Council, any questions of the applicant?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. This is a public hearing. Would anyone else like to speak to this agenda item? Seeing no one come to the microphone, I'll close the public hearing on this item, and we need to consider approval of the preliminary and final plat of York Creekside Second Subdivision, City of York, York County, Nebraska.
I move for approval.
Motion is second. Any further comment? Hearing none. Amanda?
Van Esch.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd. Yes. Poster.
Yes.
I will open our second public hearing to consider approval of preliminary and final plat of Northwest York Industrial Park, City of York, York County, Nebraska. Dan, please.
Okay, so on the map, it's across the street north of the NPPD Operations Center. And kind of where the cursor is at, and we plotted out on the east end to widen that street. And then on the west end, allow a street to be put in there for access into that industrial park. It is zoned industrial. The planning and zoning had recommended approval.
Any questions, Dan? Very good. This is a public hearing. If anyone would wish to speak to this agenda item. Seeing no one, I'll close the public hearing, and we need to consider approval of the preliminary and final plat of the Northwest York Industrial Park, City of York, York County, Nebraska.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion is second. Any further comments? Hearing none. Amanda?
Van Esch.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd. Yes. Poster.
Yes.
Our next agenda item is also a public hearing on a special use permit. Consider approval of a special use permit filed by Hoppy Days LLC, doing business as Elm Brewing Company LLC, for distillery, brewery, or winery for on and off sale liquor on Lot 2, Holtus Subdivision, 6th Edition, City of York, York County, Nebraska. Dan, please.
Okay, this particular lot is just east of Tractor Supply and south of the Holtus Center, where that cursor is at. And they've requested the special use. Once they would get approval for that, they would go through and plat off a small section of ground for that business. It is for that area, it's C3, which requires a special use for alcohol sales. And Planning Commission did recommend approval.
Very good. Thank you. I mean, it's reasonably self-explanatory what they have in mind. I think that there are representatives of the applicant here. If anyone does have any questions, I know they're willing to answer any of those. But it does kind of state, I'm very excited about this. I think that this is a great addition and you see it in so many communities, so I really appreciate the investment. So I don't know if council has any further questions. This is a public hearing, so I would ask if anyone else would like to come speak to this matter. Seeing no one, I'll close the public hearing on this special use permit and turn it over to the council for a decision.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion is second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Amanda?
Vanish.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd. Yes. Postier.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you. Our next agenda item is consider approval of an RMS CAD user group agreement for the police department. Chief?
So in 2019, we updated our computer-aided dispatch and report management system, CAD RMS software. That's the software we use to track all of our incidents and type our reports and submit them for prosecution and track them and maintain a database. When we did that, one of our priorities was to make sure that we got something that would connect directly to York County Communications, because we had moved away from having our own dispatch and we're working with them. So we want to make sure that we had a direct link to them. So they were going to buy the same software as us to make that link happen. When we started pricing out software, we realized that the more people we had in our user group that could share one database, we could save money on the purchase price. So there were several entities involved. That's why there's so many listed on the contract that you see. And the way that contract has worked is it was got us a discount on the original user price, but every entity involved purchases their own pieces of software and is responsible for all the fees. So we're not sharing any of those costs. We're not paying anything for anybody else to be a part of it, et cetera. It's all our own costs. Our contract is coming to an end, and what we're asking for here is we need a 6-month extension so that we can keep operating as a group and then make long-term decisions and come back to you with another second updated contract. That one may have some financial stuff in it because we do need to talk about how we're going to split up costs. That database is on a server and has a backup server. And we have to decide in the future how we're going to handle it. Our servers are in really good shape. We have no issues with them, but at some point they will run out, so we'll have to talk about the financials of how we're gonna divvy up the costs among the group. But again, that contract would come to this group for approval yet again. So this one has no financial liabilities for the city. It's just an extension of what we have so we can keep doing business and move forward.
Any questions of the chief? Thank you, Chief.
Second.
Motion is second. Any further comment? Amanda?
Vanish.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd. Yes. Postier.
Yes.
Next agenda item is to consider approval of a quote from First Wireless, Inc. for the installation of fire station alerting system, the amount of $73,263.75.
Evening. We had
Good
a
evening.
situation come up with our alerting system and our communication system. Our alerting system contract had already been approved through USDD and First Wireless. First Wireless ends up, they are going to be installing both our alerting system and our communication system. So towards the end of the year, they wanted to start working because, we had good days where it was nice and bad days. And they wanted to order some parts, get some equipment in for rental and start the work. And that put us in a bind because they wanted to start the next day. So I asked the city administrator to authorize by resolution 2025-4 to approve the quote from First Wireless of Lincoln, Nebraska for the installation of our communications and alerting system at the new fire station to avoid undue additional and substantial inconvenience or expense to the city. The mayor and Sue approved that, and we're coming in front of you for approval again.
Does anybody have any questions? We just ran into a deadline since we didn't have a meeting, so we needed to keep it moving. So it was kind of already approved in the whole thing, but we felt it was the right thing to do. So anybody wants to yell at us, they can do it now. If not, we'd like to still get council approval
Let's
on it.
ratify that. and I'll-
Yeah, get me off the hook, will
I'll
you?
move for approval.
Thanks.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further comment? Amanda, thanks, chief.
Vanish.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd. Yes. Postier.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chief.
Our next item is consider approval of a bid from Wyatt Enterprises LLC for a rebed clean out for the wastewater department for an amount not to exceed $35,000. James, seems like an interesting agenda item.
Are we skipping
And then we'll-
17?
we'll hit the snow.
Sit back down, James. Or are you on this one too?
Yeah, it's all.
I put a check mark in the wrong place.
Yeah, there we go.
Forget the clean out for a second. We're going back to 17. Consider approval of snow removal and road maintenance agreement revision between the city of York and county of York for a term of 5 years. Amount due to the city is $1,520.40. Just keeping you guys see you're paying attention.
Yeah, and one thing to add on this before, we eventually get this signed, so that, payment per this agreement of $1,520.40, that is to be an annual payment. So this is, this agreement is for 5 years, but it's annual. These numbers are annual here. So, it would have been, 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago, Brandon Ozentowski and myself met with the, Greg Heine and Ashley Rasmussen, who are running currently the interim personnel running the county roads department. We also met with Commissioners Groats and Bowman. Just to review our snow removal and maintenance, it was just a snow removal agreement at the time. During our discussions, I made the change to make it a road maintenance agreement because the county will be assisting us on that last bullet point, main bullet point there, Road L to 25th Street. And that's the city boundary right there just south of Aurora Co-op up to 25th Street. Because they currently, our boundary on 12th Street ends at the cemetery and they take that up around Road L anyways. So rather than us taking our motor grader all the way up there just to do that one section, they're gonna assist us with that, with gravel, placing gravel and grading that. Other than that, we did remove a street section that was on there, which would have been from Delaware across the tracks there by CVA East plant. We had annexed that in quite some time ago, so we took that off the agreement. And then we also took a more recent annexation of the North Industrial Park, north of the MPPD Operations Center. That section of the road is ours now. So we removed that from the old agreement as well. So quite a bit of work. It was good to get together with York County Group to make sure we all agreed on a plan moving forward and
Excellent.
make some revisions.
Does the fact that it's an annual payment, does that need to be added to the agreement?
Yes, I will add that to the agreement before it's signed on behalf of us.
Okay.
Yep.
Any other questions of James?
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion is second. Any further comment? Amanda?
Vanish.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd. Yes. Postier.
Yes.
And now, number 18, consider approval of bid from Wyatt Enterprises LLC for rebed clean out for the wastewater department for an amount not to exceed $35,000.
Yep, so this is very similar to what we accomplished last year in one of the reed beds, so we're just moving that forward this year to clean out a different one. We did put this out to bid. We received 2 sealed bids just this last Tuesday. We had Wyatt's at $35,000. The other bid came in quite high at $378,072.57.
Sure they didn't miss a zero or?
And yeah, so this company, I believe, is based out of Houston, Texas. So they had a mobilization and demobilization, put together combined was around, $47,500. And then they also had in, hydraulic dredging and mechanical dewatering. So last year when we did this, rebed clean out, the material did pass our filter test to be deposited in the landfill. Chris, a representative from Wyatt, and met with Tom Mummins out at the landfill to come up with a plan. Our plan currently is to open up some space on the old Phase 5 cell, which we still have some airspace in that for deposited material. We're gonna put that up there so that we can let that dry out a little bit more and cover it.
How much material is that?
Yeah, so, they had it in here, an approximation. It's about 2,758 cubic yards. It's quite a bit. Because that lagoon, I wanna say that lagoon's like 80 foot, around 80 foot long.
So after you take all that out, then the capacity of that lagoon is.
It opens back up, yeah, so that we can continue to deposit in that lagoon and let it dry out.
And you say this is about a 1 a year we have to go through, is that?
Yep, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I like this bid quite a bit more than the other one.
yeah, there was a lot that went into this other bid. So, and they also talked about it taking 37 days. So
And did they do the one last year as well?
Wyatt did one last year as well.
Good performance.
Yeah, performance wise, yes, the material, we did deposit that in Phase 6, so our newest cell.
Yeah.
And we tried placing it off the side and it did get a little bit lumpy there. So that's why we chose to go to Phase 5 for this, because we use Phase 6 a lot more than we do Phase 5 right now due to the limited airspace out there.
Any other questions, James?
Move for approval. Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further comment? Amanda?
Van Esch.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd. Yes. Post.
Yes.
The rest of the agenda, we'll kind of maybe just have a discussion here for a moment. 2419 through 2428 on just, I know this has gone to the ordinance committee for how we deliver mail, how we use certified and notice days. So I don't know if anyone on the ordinance committee or Dr. Crupper or anybody would like to start the conversation on this, and as we said, we would have to suspend the rules, so if there needs to be more discussion or whatever, we do not have to do that tonight, but it is your option.
Well, the county's doing the same thing. I mean, they're alerting people to the same problem, so for the same revision, actually, I would say.
We talked about it and, a lot of people don't go pick up their certified mail anymore. So we're spending a lot of money to send it certified, then to have it resent again, to have it returned to us, and then what do we do with it? So if we could just get it in the mail and get it to the person, it's in their mailbox, and then hopefully they read it and take note of what's inside. So instead of sending everything certified, it would just be removing the certified and just regular mail.
Say, couple questions I had on, just in general, the concept of certified mail, they're not legally required to sign for it, so even if they refused it, it's still considered legal service. So I think the reason we send it certified, especially a lot of these, my understanding is because there's a potential where they're gonna have to be financially liable if they don't follow through with some ordinance or whatever. And so, that'd be a concern if there's any kind of, where they try to argue, well, you can just send it in regular mail. Nowadays, with the post office just announcing the stamp can be later, there's things that are delayed 2 weeks times to the post office. So if we're just going through regular mail and then giving them 14 days to respond, they may not actually even receive it in that time period. Or if they do, it's very little time to responding and chop down a tree. I mean, that takes time to get people in place and some of those types of things. So I get the concept too, because it also saves probably a lot of money from sending out lots of these certified mails, because most people probably comply when the first time they receive it, so may not need to. So I'm wondering if there'd be a second step where the first one can go out in regular mail, just say, hey, you've got your 14 days to do whatever you need to, depending on the ordinance. But then after that, if there hasn't complied before we go to that next step where the city comes in and says, we're going to do this for you and bill you for it, then that becomes a certified level where it's, you know, so you cut out 95% of the certified mail in that way, but then the people that aren't going to comply, well, we still have to financially either put a lien on their property or bill them for it. Then we can give them that certified notice to say, you have been notified of this now, and you got 5 days from this notice to comply, or we are going to.
And I don't think that sending it certified makes it go any faster. Still first class, it just shows proof.
Correct. It shows proof that they
Yeah,
received the notice.
I don't think it accelerates the rate that it goes. It's still gonna go first class mail like a stamp. As far as timeliness,
Yeah,
it's just the proof of delivery and acceptance.
yeah. But then they can show you, because I'm assuming right now it's 5 days from when they receive that certified mail versus 14 days from when we send the mail out is the difference. So that is just my one potential comment. We could amend it to do something like that, where we do allow that, but then if we're gonna have to do any kind of action that imposes a fine or a penalty on a citizen, that we do give them notice so they have a chance to show that they've actually received that notice in a timely manner.
That makes sense as well, like. If somebody doesn't comply, I guess we didn't think about that, but if somebody doesn't comply. Do we then turn around and send it certified so we have proof that they did receive it? Cause things do get lost in the mail also, that. So,
And as I said, legally, even if there's a big uptick of people refusing to accept their certified mail, a refusal still acceptance, that they've received it, so they can't just sit and we're not gonna sign for it, so. So I think we're still protected in that level, say, just because you chose not to pick up your mail, we delivered it, the notice to you, that's on them at that point.
So Dan, you have comment? Please.
So, with nuisance properties, I get to send out a lot of these. And so many times it comes back to us. And on the recommendation of Charlie to send it regular mail. In 3 or 4 days, they called us. The property owner actually did call us, but they said they're not gonna go pick up that certified mail. And also with the postal service with their informed delivery. So people are screening their mail ahead of time, and when they see a certified letter from the city of York, they have a tendency to ignore it. So I support this, that we can go through, we'll give them some extra time, the 14 days, but send it regular mail. It seems like we're getting a better response. They're picking up that mail. Well, it's getting delivered to their home instead of going to the post office. And they are getting that mail. So I really support this. I think it's a great idea.
Well, and then also all we're changing in this, it's instead of saying certified mail, we're saying regular mail. There are also backups if we don't hear from them. We're gonna send it again, or we're gonna go, or we even send, like the police will go there sometimes and knock on the door too. So it's not like we're just gonna send it and ignore it. So we'll follow up, but that's the only thing changing in here is just that. From certified to, what does it say? Does it say regular mail?
regular mail delivery.
And like I said, we seem to have gotten a better response by sending it regular mail. And because they look at that certified mail, this is a bad thing, I'm not gonna do that. And they're getting that in their mailbox, so I don't have to go down and get it. And we seem to have a better response with it.
Well, and just the cost savings alone, it's what, like you said, about $10 for certified mail versus 78 cents, or I think we have a little discount on that, so that'll save some of it, but I think having a safeguard of a second level of just for those that we are gonna have to, that aren't responding in regular mail, that way we can say, hey, we've done this, now we're sending the guy, whoever out to cut down the tree because you didn't do what you were supposed to do, and we're gonna bill you for it, versus if we just send it in the mail, I can say, well, I got lost in the mail, I didn't know you came cut down my tree, and I would have done it, and I think we could save some headaches in the long run if you'll say, it was certified, you received it, just because you chose not to sign, you ignored it when you saw it on your email, that's on you at that point. I think that'd take an amendment if we were to add that second level.
Thanks, Dan.
Does that need to be an ordinance or, I mean, we have the ability to send certified
Send it
mail
whenever we want.
if we want. I don't think it's.
I guess I should ask Dan that. I mean, if you'd come back up, please, Dan. Get your exercise. If you do send that out and you don't get a response and it's been 2 weeks and there's something that needs to happen, then what are you gonna do next?
Well, on this nuisance property, we're gonna end up cleaning it up. We sent it regular mail. We didn't get a response. We sent it again, didn't get a response, and we went and cleaned up the property.
Okay,
So you do send it twice.
We sent it twice, but we didn't send it certified
Correct.
either time. Now, what Charlie, he had me do, you know, just as our proof, he said, just when you take it to the post office, it's postmarked. Took a quick picture of it. It was at the post office and postmaster put it in the box.
so you have some documentation
Yeah,
there?
that it was at the post office and they were accepting it.
Yep, that's good. Any other questions, Dan, before I let him sit down again? Thank you, Dan.
I guess
Well-
are there other things that we send certified besides like the stuff that Dan does? Is it touching more than just nuisance properties or?
So the areas that we have, anything that's in where you see 32 or 56 are those nuisance and vegetation. We basically looked through the whole code for anything that said certified mail. So one of the other ones is a second false fire alarm. And another one of them is repairing of a septic system. And then there is a solid waste hauler license revocation. And also a civil service, accusation delivery to employees. So those are all the areas of code that currently have certified mail language in them. The tree notice we changed earlier, so it's already changed to regular mail.
I think,
That's what started it after we did it for the tree notice. We
It
were
worked
like,
for the
"What?"
trees.
I think there's one of those two that already says in it, regular mail or certified mail, and so it's just to remove the certified mail portion.
Seems like we're saving time also. with it.
Yeah, Chris Campbell said that.
It is a process to do certified mail for staff as well. I mean, but
And that's always an option if you don't get a response from regular mail, correct?
Right, or if you had a special circumstance of some kind of other legal action, you could choose to do it at any time.
Sure.
On the advice of counsel.
This just takes it away from being the standard all the time.
Right, doesn't mean you can't ever not do it.
Can I make one more comment then?
Sure.
So, on some of the certified mail and the way we're doing that, if there's any question at all, we ask Charlie,
yeah,
which way should we send it?
Right.
And, you know, he, excellent advice, he guides us, he goes, no, go ahead and do regular mail, no, we better certify that one. So depending on the situation, he's making that call for us, we just send him a quick email.
Sure.
So trying to keep everybody out of trouble.
I think having it, may not need to be an ordinance, but I think, yeah, if we have that in practice through Charlie's advice on when sending those out, I think that's enough to potentially cover the city if there is issues and some of that kind of line.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
He'll be the one defending the city, so.
Yeah, he's
He's
the one
the one
defending
that has to defend us.
Defend his decision.
Any other discussion? I guess then we're down to the point whether you want to suspend the rules and move forward with this tonight, or if you want to consider this first reading.
I'd move to suspend the rules of ordinance number 2419.
Second?
Do you want to do these? Well, I suppose,
We do all.
I don't know if we
Where's
can,
Charlie?
can we suspend them all?
Suspend 2419, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Suspend the rules from 2419 through 2428. Make a motion to that effect.
Can I add one thing real quick? I noticed on, I think, ordinance 2425. It says it's for a 14-day notice, but in the writing part, it says 10 days. They have to respond in it.
Which one?
Number
25.
25. Ordinance 2425.
But it'll be changing it, won't it?
Well, it said it's going to change to 14, but in the proposed ordinance, it still says 10.
Oh, it didn't get changed, so it's just, we need to fix that. We'll point it out. Yep.
Correction, okay.
Councilman North, did you make that motion to suspend the rules on these
I make
ordinances?
a motion to suspend the rules.
Second.
Motion and a second. Amanda?
Van Esch.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
North.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Postier.
Yes.
Next, we would have, then passage of ordinance number 2419.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Amanda?
Van Esch.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
North.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Postier.
Yes.
Next would be passage of ordinance number 2420.
Move for approval. Second.
Motion and a second. Amanda?
Van Esch.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
North.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Postier.
Yes.
Next would be passage of ordinance number 2421.
Move for approval.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Amanda?
Van Esch.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
North.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Postier.
Yes.
Next would be passage of ordinance number 2422.
I move for approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Amanda?
Van Esch.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
North.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Postier.
Yes.
Passage of ordinance number 2423.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Amanda?
Van Esch.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Postier.
Yes.
Passage of ordinance number 2424.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Amanda?
Van Esch.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
North.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Postier.
Yes.
Next is passage of ordinance number 2425.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Amanda?
Van Esch.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
North.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Postier.
Yes.
Passage of ordinance number 2426.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Amanda?
Van Esch.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
North.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Postier.
Passage of ordinance number 2427.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Amanda?
Van Esch.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
North.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Postier.
Yes.
And finally, passage of ordinance number 2428.
I'll move for passage of ordinance 2428.
Second.
Motion and a second. Amanda?
Van Esch.
Yes.
Piper.
Yes.
McGregor.
Yes.
Lopez. Yes. North.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Postier.
I think we got through that rather well. That brings us to the end of our agenda and we are adjourned. Thank you all for coming tonight.